Hello there. Today's topic is about the swaddle. I just want to cover, do we actually need a swaddle? When or how do we actually get rid of that swaddle? And is that swaddle a sleep prop? So let's just talk about those few things. Firstly, a baby does probably need a swaddle. When they come out of the womb, they've been in that very tight, confined space. And as they're sleeping, they jolt through sleep cycles. Their Moro reflex throws their arms out and they tend to disturb themselves in those sleep cycles. So it's probably a good idea to use one. There are some babies, however, that really find that difficult and don't enjoy that restriction at all and really fight to free their hands so that they can use their hands as a technique to find their sleep. Look, by all means, let your baby do that if that's the case. But let's just continue on. Your baby's somewhere around 3 to 4 months old now. It seems to really enjoy going into that little sack. And now you're thinking that probably it's time you should get rid of that swaddle. So how do you do that? Let's talk about how. What you would do is, in the daytime, you would let one arm out of their swaddle. So you can get some little suits that allow you to unzip one side and allow one hand out. And then after a few days of doing that, unzip the baby and allow the hands to be completely free. And then you're on your way. Now look, some babies will have a little bit of trouble with their sleep at first, but truly you'll need to persist. If you make that decision, then just persist because it's time now to make that change, okay? The other thing you can do is just go cold turkey. And by that I mean at bedtime at night, if your baby's sleeping reasonably well and you're making that decision, just take both hands out. You'll have a little unsettled time just before they go to sleep, but more than likely it'll be a reasonable night. So, just make that choice. I always recommend if the babies are, getting close to 4 months and they really are busy with their hands, they might enjoy a special little, what I call a lovey, a little blanket, which is like muslin, very thin, very safe, quite small so that it doesn't tangle around them, that they just utilize. They seem to rub their little faces. Their faces get very itchy when they're sleepy. I'm sure you've seen that. And they tend to like to play with the fabric, sometimes like sucking on it, and that little lovey becomes their sleep friend. So it might be time when you remove their swaddle to introduce them to their little lovey. Make sure it smells like you, wear it. It smells like breast milk or food or you, and your baby will enjoy that little lovey for the rest of their lives. You might want to get two, because if you lose one, you're in big trouble. Okay, so that's the how to get rid of the swaddle. Now, is it a sleep prop? I'd say definitely it is, especially once it's been there for quite a few months. So you will have difficulty with your bub, getting back to sleep for that first night. If you are really struggling with sleep and your baby seems to be waking every 90 minutes all night, please get on to us, because I can offer you the most amazing solutions that really do work. I hope that's helpful about the swaddle, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.